Good Monday, everyone, and welcome to Conversation Daddy Needs. Glad you all could be with us. Well, it's a brand new day, it's a brand new week, and a brand new year. So welcome to 2024, which means it's a brand new opportunity for you to do something amazing, and it all begins today. Glad you all could join us here on Instagram and YouTube. Of course, you have your news headlines coming up on this Monday. Have a message from my book, Words That Choose to Live By. We're beginning with week number 1. For those of you who have your copy of my book, Words That Choose to Live By. And in today's Entertainment Spotlight, you hear part of my conversation with the owners of Simply Beautiful Candle Company. You don't want to miss that. Enjoy today's broadcast. For Conversation Daily News, I'm Cyrus Webb with your Monday headlines. In international news, Denmark's queen to step down from throne on January the 14th. Denmark's queen announced on Sunday that she plans to abdicate after 52 years and hand over the throne to her son, Crown Prince Frederik. The queen, who is Europe's longest reigning living monarch, announced during her New Year's speech that she would step down on January the 14th, which is the anniversary of her own ascension to the throne at age 31, following the death of her father. The queen said the back surgery she underwent in early 2023 led to thoughts about the future and when to pass on the responsibilities of the crown to her son. I have decided that now is the right time, she said in her speech. Danish Prime Minister paid tribute to her in a statement, offering a heartfelt thank you to Her Majesty the Queen for a lifelong dedication and tireless efforts for the kingdom. The Queen is the epitome of Denmark, the statement read, and throughout the years has put words and feelings into who we are as people and as a nation. The Queen has been one of the most popular public figures in Denmark, where the monarch's role is largely ceremonial. She often walked the streets of Copenhagen virtually unescorted and won the admiration of Danes for her warm manners and for her talents as a linguist and designer. A keen skier, she was a member of a Danish women's Air Force unit as a princess, taking part in judo courses and endurance tests in the snow. The Queen remained tough even as she grew older. In 2011, at age 70, she visited Danish troops in southern Afghanistan wearing a military jumpsuit. In more international news, the Biden administration once again bypasses Congress on an emergency weapons sale to Israel. For the second time in 2023, the Biden administration bypassed Congress to approve an emergency weapons sale to Israel as Israel continues to prosecute its war against Hamas in Gaza under increasing international criticism. The State Department said last Friday the Secretary of State Antony Blinken had told Congress that he had made a second emergency determination covering a $148 million sale for equipment, including fuses, charges, and primers that is needed to make the 155mm shells that Israel has already purchased function. Given the urgency of Israel's defensive needs, the Secretary notified Congress that he had exercised his delegated authority to determine an emergency existing necessitating the immediate approval of the transfer, the department said. The United States is committed to the security of Israel, and it is vital to U.S. national interests to ensure Israel is able to defend itself against the threats it faces. In national news, family of 4 found dead in apparent murder-suicide by New York police sergeant. A husband and wife and their sons, ages 10 and 12, were found dead in a suburban New York home Saturday in what authorities described as a murder-suicide by a police sergeant. Police officials said the sergeant, who Conversations Daily News is not naming, is with the Bronxville Police Department, fatally shot his wife and their sons before taking his own life. The 4 bodies were discovered by police just after midnight on Friday at the family's home in New York, a suburb of New York City, after the sergeant failed to show up for his evening shift at the Bronxville Police Department. At this phase of the investigation, it is believed that the individual killed his wife and 2 children prior to killing himself with a self-inflicted gunshot wound, the Clarkstown Police Department said. All 4 had gunshot wounds, police said. A handgun was recovered at the scene. In more national news, British actor Tom Wilkinson, known for The Full Monty, and Michael Clayton, dies at 75. Tom Wilkinson, the Oscar-nominated British actor known for his roles in The Full Monty, Michael Clayton, and more, has died, his family said. A statement shared by his agent on behalf of the family said Wilkinson died suddenly at home on Saturday. It didn't provide further details. Wilkinson was nominated for a Best Actor Academy Award for his work in 2001's family drama In the Bedroom, and in the Best Supporting Actor category for his role in Michael Clayton, a 2007 legal thriller that starred George Clooney. And finally, in entertainment news, Wonka ends the year #1 at the box office. 2023 sales reached $9 billion in post-pandemic best. Hollywood closed out an up and down 2023 with Wonka regaining #1 at the box office, strong sales for The Color Purple, and an overall $9 billion in ticket sales that improved on 2022's grosses but fell about $2 billion shy of pre-pandemic norms. That made the top 5 movies over the weekend. #1, Wonka with $24 million. #2, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom with $20 million. #3, Migration with $17 million. #4, The Color Purple with $13 million. And #5, Anyone But You with $9 million. Cyrus Webb, Conversations Daily News. It's on time for a message from my book, Words That Choose to Live By. Enjoy. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Monday and today's episode of Words That Choose to Live By from my book, Words That Choose to Live By, page 2. Today's Monday message is this: you are so much more than what people think and say about you. Stop giving their words power over your actions. Pray hard, dream big, never let go of what you can be. Have an amazing Monday. We are part of my conversation coming up with the owners of Simply Beautiful Candle Company in today's Entertainment Spotlight. You're listening to Conversation Daily News. For Conversation Daily News, I'm Cyrus Webb with the Entertainment Spotlight. The owners of Simply Beautiful Candle Company join me on Conversations Live, the radio show, to talk about the company's beginning and success. Here's a bit of that conversation.
Thanks to the three of you for the time. Really do appreciate you stopping by.
Thank you. We really appreciate you inviting us on.
Glad to do it. Daryl, I'm going to kick things off with you. I know you have to be a proud father to be able to run this company with your daughters. What has it been like for you, Daryl, to see the response to the candle line?
It's been great. It's been really great. We have been really enjoying it, and we really found our passion in creating candles and just being really creative. And we found something that we really love, and the community has been very, very supportive, and we've been loving it.
I'm going to talk to you about some of the videos that your daughters made on social media that I definitely found informative as well. Daryl, before we talk to your daughters a bit, let our audience know, how did this all get started?
Well, it got started a little over 2 years ago. We love candles, we love fragrances, niche fragrances, colognes, and all that stuff, but then we kind of developed, me and Olivia kind of developed a mild allergy to some of the chemicals in the candles. And so we decided to start making our own candles and go all natural. And we started out making them just for us. And then family and friends started smelling them, and it was like, oh, you could probably do something with this. So that's how it got started.
Olivia, thank you so much for being with us. Olivia, what was it like for you to have something of your own that you and your family were able to share?
It feels amazing, actually, that we can do this, and we love doing it, and it's just amazing. I love it.
Cyrus Webb, Conversations Daily News. We thank you all for tuning into this edition of Conversations Daily News. But on tomorrow, more news, message from my book, Words That Choose to Live By, and of course, your entertainment spotlight. Until then, remember, Cyrus Webb saying, as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Daily News today. Let us go make today amazing. Take care.